Hey Cancer, how are you doing? This is a reading for Cancer for the second half of September, mid-month readings, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link, it will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also, shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most amazing Cancerians? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Page of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What's coming towards you? The Seven of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What you are focused on is the Four of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. In your blocked and challenged position is the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And your outcome is the Seven of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, Cancer. Let's clarify this and find out what is going on. I'm just going to move these cards. As you can see, I'm not on my original setup. I'm traveling at the moment, so bear with me as I'm visiting my family. I was actually just seeing a Cancerian yesterday, which was my aunt, and she's absolutely delightful. Okay, present time, you have the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords can be, yes, somebody very triggered, nundies are in a knot. It is also about third-party gossip. I'm also getting something about inquiring, being inquisitive, and asking a lot of questions. There could be a person who's trying to dig up the dirt. Seven of Swords could be hiding information about some kind of relationship, or you are also making swift, quick movement and not telling people your beeswax. Page of Swords can also be some kind of information about a relationship or a commitment. This is also foundation and stability. That is reuniting or reunion with a person, place, or a situation. But with the Seven of Swords, there's some kind of hidden agenda or a motive. It is also manipulation. So somebody could also be a car salesman, like selling you some kind of story, but their words and actions don't reflect on actually who they are. Because in the blocked and challenged position is the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is about a commitment. It is also about being solid, stable, reliable, dependable. But I'm also getting an energy of somebody tells you something, but their words and actions aren't reflecting on who they are. Like, yeah, I've got all this going on and I got money in the bank. It might be the exact opposite, because King of Pentacles in the blocked and challenged position could be somebody who is materialistic, a workaholic. There is something about having their cake and eating it too, but then again, hiding it. There's something about being embarrassed, like an embarrassing secret. So if you are overspending, overeating, overconsuming, or somebody's embarrassed about their financial situation, embarrassed about some kind of relationship status, what is this Page of Swords? And the Seven of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the Seven of Pentacles is about reassess and review. So it's about reflecting, seeing how far you have come on your journey, giving yourself a pat on the back for a job well done. There is also an element of inquiring about this Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is like, what's coming with me for the long haul and what do I need to scrap and let go of? I also feel like there could be an element of a person very triggered and bothered and jealous of what you have going on in your life. It's almost like they want to have a piece of that cake. Or somebody here feels entitled to your energy. So the sevens in the reading are to focus on you in your journey and where you are going and growing. See how this is like playing, interacting, letting loose, having fun, being in good company, listening to good music. But I'm also getting something about freedom and like letting go, like withdraw. And right here, see how you're looking back? Looking in the past is depression and worry. Living in the future is anxiety, and being present is actually where it's most fulfilling. So what is this Seven of Swords? Somebody here also sloppy in their work. So a sloppy work ethic. So right here, if this is some kind of garden, this could be somebody saying, like a man child, woman child saying, yeah, you know what? I've got all this going on and I'm going to garden today. And then again, it's like, well, wait a minute. They said that they were gardening today. They said that they were going to handle this today. So I'm getting something about sloppy work ethic or somebody trying to pull a fast one. This is the thief in the night. What is this? 7 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And, you know, the 10 of Swords is defeat and betrayal. It is also about deuces. This is a dead end. This is an impasse. This too shall not pass. And here it's like dodging a bullet almost on some kind of circumstance that is a sinkhole. Now, the 10 of Swords can also be you avoiding going down with the ship. So it's like get off the ship or go down with the ship. But I'm also getting something about somebody feels a little bit defeated in life. And again, there's something about hiding an ending. That can also be you being very secretive of, yeah, maybe you are inquiring or maybe you have a better job position. You're could be conversating with family or friends or just a few people here. And it's good times. It's like, let the good times roll. I'm also getting something about freedom and freedom. And again, another 7 there. So you have 3 7s in the reading. 7s are about 1 or 2 things here. Cancer is a priority to you. The rest is one big old obligation. It means it's not for you to handle. So you don't have to stress about it. So stand up to that bully. Stand up and advocate for oneself. What is this 4 of Wands? Foundation and stability. It could also be home, relocation, and move. And the 5 of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the 5s in the tarot signifies change. And there's something about letting loose and having fun and being in good company. You have some kind of negative influence around you. Now, this could be a person, again, who you're interacting with. This person is talking, yeah, you know, I'm healthy, I'm solid, I'm stable. This person's drowning in a bunch of debt. Or there is something about they overspend, overeat, overconsume, and they're trying to avoid telling you of what they're actually doing. And it could actually trigger you because this person is kind of lying. Like white lies I'm getting. 5 of Pentacles can also be something about ill health, mental health, an addictive personality, drug addiction, alcoholism. There's something there. Or a family member. This could be some kind of influence around you where no matter what you give to this person, it's like they're an energetic drain. Something is draining your time, money, energy here, and you know that. So it's like, okay, well, what do I have to review and reassess here? And how can I bring this to an end? 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is fond memories, nostalgic thoughts of the past, reminiscing when times were good, when times were fun, when times were great. That can also be family or staying in a relationship because there's children, or you feel like you have to do everything for your children. Maybe you have full-grown children. Maybe this is a need for you to draw a line in the sand and say enough is enough. It is also a card of being caught off guard or by surprise by a person's behavior. So this is about you can be proactive or reactive towards a situation. Becoming reactive is stooping to someone's level. It means don't lower your standards to meet this person. It's they have to raise their vibration to come to you. So there's some kind of commitment or family situation, but I'm also getting something about money being tied up. Or there's some kind of like attachment. This could be workaholic syndrome. Again, go back. You're avoiding of taking a day off or reassessment or, you know, reflecting. And here it's like somebody can also be not well in your family. Or there's a job situation, living situation that's kind of bringing you down. You could also work with people who are less fortunate than you, but I'm getting more of a taking of an energy rather than it is actually floating your boat. And your environment can literally make you sick. Like the people you surround yourself, you're only as good as the 5 people you surround yourself with. And the Page of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And you know, the Page of Cups is shy, sensitive. There is something about a person around you or you here, Cancer, where there's a little bit of gullible or naivety to a situation where maybe you think this person is like a solid rock. They have a lot going for them, or they, you know, they own their own house. But I'm telling you, this person could also be in big financial debt. But with this Page of Cups, this could be somebody who's a love bomber. So this person is definitely very persuasive, or they pour some kind of love bombing on you. And I would just watch the love bomber, because somebody here is looking for an outlet, looking for resources. My need for greed, something about materialism or materialistic. I'm also getting something about the Page of Cups. Somebody here feels entitled again to some kind of energy of yours. This person, for the life of them, is too stubborn to apologize, to say that they were wrong. So this is a surprise gift or an apology, but there's something about holding a grudge. Man, child, woman, child. This person can also be something about not growing up. Yeah. And with this Page of Cups, you also have the Page of Swords. Now, Page of Swords can also be childlike energy. Or maybe you think that your innocence was robbed as a child. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is your end all be all, your big old house, your white picket fence. This is also something about inheritance. Could also be family dynamics, tradition. So something traditional, being in something traditional instead of something about you doing your own thing. It's like you're going to avoid going down with the ship. There's something about a ship sinking here. So you can go down with the ship or abort mission, because this can also be somebody who is codependent and reliant on you way too much. So there's something about family or a situation that binds you to family that's too codependent or reliant, like a needy, desperate energy. So what is this Seven of Wands? Seven of Wands is about boundaries. One or two things, priorities. The rest is one big old obligation. And don't make yourself sick over some kind of circumstance or person. I'm also getting somebody who is avoiding you or ghosting you on purpose because they're embarrassed about their situation. Again, their pride and ego, or something about too stubborn to apologize, to say that they were wrong and you were right. What is this Seven of Wands? And the Lovers. Wow. Major Arcana 4, Gemini. And the Lovers is about an unexpected change. A change in your circumstance, a change in heart. And it comes in and catches you off guard or by surprise. It's almost like you had a big old heart for a person, a situation. And like I was saying, maybe you were a little bit gullible or naive to a situation or a person. But I'm also getting somebody, was taking advantage of your goodness, your kindness. And the Lovers is like, okay, advocate for oneself. No roadblock, no speed bump, no hiccup, no hurdle is going to get in my way of being authentic to myself, truthful, and vulnerable. There's something about a person not willing to be vulnerable, to open up. Something about avoid going down with the ship. You're not going to let this person sink your ship. But I'm also getting get off the ship. Get this person off your ship. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is about financial recovery, returning to good health and healing. It is also about happiness, focusing on happy situations or happy influences around you. I'm also getting something about medical bill, insurance. And here, this is also a person who is very guarded, could also be very combative or deflects. This person is deflecting and not willing to be vulnerable, not willing to be authentic and truthful and honest when it comes to some kind of open heart. Commitment, Ten of Pentacles. Almost feels like two family situations happening here. What is this Page of Swords and Seven of Pentacles? A message, a text message about review, reassess, and reevaluate. And the Moon. Ooh, the plot thickens. Major Arcana 4, Pisces. Also read that as Cancer. And you know, there is some kind of postage on here. Like signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Some kind of secret investment, secret admirer. Or somebody also is being secretive when it comes to some kind of investment or what they're working on. That can also be you, secretly doing something behind the scenes. The Moon card is also the subconscious. It means feelings bubbling up to the surface. These feelings are very uncomfortable, and they could also be very triggering. So you might want to lash out or say something to a person or a situation. But at the same token, it's like, is this an old pattern where you get triggered or angry? Because this is about saying something without thinking. There also could be something about a person spilling the beans. They said something without thinking, and it's like you got the information. With that Moon card, everything you want, dream of, and desire is in the unfamiliar territory. It means you've never done it before. So follow the crowd and you will go down with the ship. This is about you needing to be the leader of like, what is Cancer going to do? How am I going to answer the call? Why am I catering so much to my family? I feel empty and alone. Okay. Moon card is everything you want, dream of, and desire is about you being vulnerable. The vulnerability of you to sprout out and say, no, I'm not going to be catering to my family right now. I'm going to be catering to my needs. One or two things, priority. This is also something about ill health, mental health, or something about anxiety, worry, mental health. Somebody also could be like, yeah, no, I'm totally fine. That's the facade. That's the lie. It's like masking their hurt, their pain. There's some kind of mask. And that can also be like vices. Somebody around you has a vice. What is this? Seven of Swords and Ten of Swords. And the Eight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So you have the Ten of Swords, which is a dead end and a betrayal. It is also liar, cheater, stealer, thief. Moving away right here. Emotionally detaching or purging baggage. That's also something from your past or something you've been investing in. But the more that you inquire, I'm also getting like spying or watching, stalking. This could also be about stocks, like stock, bonds. And this Eight of Cups is about purging emotional baggage. Like, this is not for your highest good. You're either going to go down with the ship if you follow, but I'm also getting like somebody on your property. Or somebody feels entitled to some kind of piece of property that you have. Okay, so don't put your eggs all in one basket. See how this person is like, what's going on there? Something about postage. Seeing another post. So that could be a work post as well. Like if work is draining you. Something about taking a few days off to yourself, recover and rest. But you have to listen to your body. Like, don't avoid doing the healing work. There's also somebody who's like not accepting this ending. They're trying to still get into this investment. And it could piss you off, right? Okay, so what is this? In the Chariot. Major Arcana 4, Cancer. So you do have Pisces, Cancer energy here. You know, the Moon card could also be somebody who has mood swings. So somebody here is very triggered by either what you were investing in or keeping quiet here. So somebody wants to know what you're up to. Right here with the Chariot, there is some kind of puffed up pride and ego here because this is a rooster. So you have some kind of rooster around you. And this rooster could be quite a plick or pecking, nosing. There also could be something about travel. This is fast-moving energy, fast recovery, or it's a need for you to stay on task and laser focus. I'm also getting something about a drive to come see family. There also could be some kind of mother that wants to come stay with you or see you. But they're coming in with the Five of Pentacles. Like, I'm getting like sick elder. And it's your responsibility, but is it? Or is it that's what tradition told you? This is also about you making swift, quick moving and getting out of Dodge fast. Freedom. Something about vehicle as well. If you have a high-paying vehicle, I would look at the investment. There's something about review, reassess this investment of a home and a vehicle. And maybe you lease vehicles. Something about your own vehicle, like your body. Something about pay attention to your body, your health. Five of Wands. Fives in the tarot signifies change. But this is the drama, conflict, arguments, fighting, some kind of competition. Somebody here competing for your time, money, and energy. What is this King of Pentacles and Page of Cups? This person's too stubborn to either grow up or to apologize. I'm also getting somebody who like drinks, overspends, overeats. And the King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the King of Wands in the upright is somebody who is very charming, good looking, very persuasive. It is also somebody who's a natural born leader. But I'm also getting something about a person like a loss of passion, a loss of desire, a loss of stability, finances. Because King of Wands can also be somebody who is a natural at something. But I'm getting something about this person is not taking your advice. So something about pride and ego. Or something about materialism is more important to this person. Workaholic syndrome. Yeah, because King of Wands can also be somebody who is a positive influence, but it's a negative here because it's in the blocked and challenged position. It's also a low self-esteem, a low confidence, somebody who is way more codependent than you realize. So somebody also codependent. King of Wands, it might be an adult child. But I'm also getting something about like two masculines here. And then this is a lot of feminine energy up here as well. So butting heads with a masculine. Two of Swords. Two of Swords is my two-faced friend, my two-faced boss, my two-faced lover, my two-faced whatever. Business partner, co-worker, mom, dad. What is this? Seven of Wands and Lovers. An unexpected shift and change that comes in and catches you off guard by surprise. I'm also getting something about the vulnerability for you to just express something. And the Two of Cups. Union, reunion. Somebody wants to patch things up, but I'm also getting somebody still a little bit pissed off about a situation or a circumstance. But the Lovers card is like something coming in and catching you off guard or by surprise, or a change in heart, a change in direction. This Two of Cups is also Cancerian energy. This is also defending some kind of person in your life. Like you and this person are going together for the long haul. You might have been with this person for a while too, because I just feel like you're growing together. So no roadblock, no speed bump, no hiccup is going to get in the way of dividing this situation. Somebody here wants to split it. But I'm also getting something, another situation happening here. Not apologizing, unapologetic. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is about adventurous. Stay flexible, stay adaptable. So flexibility actually opens doors. Staying rigid and firm and not willing to be vulnerable. How do you get to the bridge to connection here? Somebody here wants to bridge the connection. But I'm also getting you getting out of Dodge. Or somebody's recovering quickly. Could be a mother. I'm also getting somebody who, rooster, like somebody arrogant, boastful. Move away from the rooster. These are people cards. Curly hair. Somebody who has curly hair. Curly hair, wavy hair. And then you have another curly hair. And then somebody who has red hair here. Doesn't have to be red. It can be like that, you know, strawberry, blondish kind of hair as well. Curly coarse hair, curly hair, wavy hair. Okay, so we get the point here. This is definitely a specific message for someone here. And red lipstick. There's also something about red hair. And then younger than you. Yeah. So red lipstick, younger than you. Somebody could also be very triggered about your relationship, or, you know, there's just something about a falling out, but there's a lot being hidden, not talked about. People aren't willing to be vulnerable. Some people are just embarrassed of this falling out. There's some kind of money, finances here. I'm also getting somebody wearing glasses. See how these people are wearing glasses? These are dark confessions. This connection bores me to death. I need something more exciting. If that's you saying, oh, this connection bores me to death, or my routine, my pattern, whatever bores me to death, moon card. It means you're sitting in the comfort zone. So your triggers are good indications on, should I invest in this or should I spread my wings and fly? Spread your wings and fly, but you still have to be vulnerable. Vulnerability is the bridge to connection. But you're like, no, I'm going to stand up for my priorities. This is my belief. Stand up to that bully. Stand up to the naysayer. Stand up to the gossiper. Stand up to your sister, your mother, whoever is trying to keep you stuck in some kind of dynamic. I feel overwhelmed. I am drowning in my thoughts right here. But this is also, I'm getting like drowning in booze, drowning in debt, drowning in over-consuming. And right there, I have karmic debt that needs to be paid before I come back to you. So somebody is not as secure or financially well off as you think that they are. So even if they have the big old house, this carpet, trust me, if they have a lease, that lease, they're paying the minimal down on this vehicle. Like someone's like, yeah, I'm going to buy all this stuff, and it's a lie. Somebody here, insecure. I feel unworthy of having love in my life. I feel miserable and lost. So somebody here has lost their path. But again, don't be a follower, be a leader, because I feel like if you follow, you're going to go down with everyone else. But if you are a leader here, Cancer, which we need you, or lead by example, if you say this connection bores me to death, I need something more exciting, inquire. So that means take a course, take a class, upgrade your skills, phone up a fun friend. This could also be an unexpected interaction with a trip, like an unexpected change in heart of what you want. Pineapple, reconciliation. Okay, so this person is coming back to reconcile with you. But are they who they say they are? Feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. You already know that. Door. Opportunities are waiting for you. What are you waiting for? Well, I'm scared. I don't know what's out there. Everything you want, dream of, and desire is in the unfamiliar territory. It means you've never done it before by yourself. It means get your big girl pants on, get your big boy pants on, and go explore. So if you live at home and feeling empty with your family, maybe you feel empty in a commitment, what is stopping you from exploring, living somewhere else? Well, that fear. And codependency, right? Dog close pleasure with a close friend. Opportunities are waiting for you, but there's a friend right here. It could also be somebody who is a mother or somebody also very genuine and authentic and honest with you. Ear, good news. So opportunities are waiting for you, but somebody you know from your past is not who they think you is not who they say that they are. And I already think you know that, but I'm also getting like, don't get sucked into it because you're going to go down with this ship. Like this ship has already set sailed. Avoid disaster and detach from this person. Hammock. Taking a vacation, either physically or mentally, would do you amazing. It also could recharge your battery as well. But I'm also getting like, go away somewhere. Get away from, you know, having to be around this Five of Pentacles. I'm also getting something about codependency or reliant on another person. Like I can't travel alone because I'm codependent and I'm, you know, that sort of thing. But there could be some kind of great companion, brother, sister, something that you want to go with. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Cancer, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.